Welcome back to Abbott Memorial Stadium in Tuskegee, Alabama. The SIAC Western Division Championship game between the Miles Golden Bears and the Tuskegee Golden Tigers here on Flo Sports TV, where we do it big each and every Saturday in the SIAC Conference. So this is a huge ball game. This conference, we said earlier in the pregame, huge day for the SIAC Conference. Huge day. They have a championship game in the Eastern Division and the Western Division. In the Eastern Division, the championship game will be Albany State and Fort Valley State. And we'll try to keep you up to date on that score also when we get some updates on the score of the game. So Miles will kick off, they'll receive the kickoff as they're on the field. They're ready to go. So we still don't know who's going to play quarterback for Tuskegee. Is it going to be Ahmad Doremus or Jamarcus Ezel? We'll find out. That's, last week Ezel started the game. He didn't stay in too long, and Doremus replaced him, and he was very effective. So the guess here is that Doremus will start. Getting ready for kickoff. Set to return for Miles will be Leonard Tyree. And Padarius Martin. Kicking off for Tuskegee is going to be Arnes Huskic. Been waiting for this contest all week. Huge game. These teams have won 4 of the last 5 SIAC Conference Championships. So we're ready to go here. Miles will move to my right, Tuskegee to my left, and we're underway. Kick is deep at the 6-yard line. 15, 20. Nope, he's going to get tackled right there. They're going to call him down, ironically, at the 18-yard line. Is Leonard Tyree. So they're going to call him. Let's see where they mark it at, actually. Oh, it was a fair catch. Let's see. So Miles' offense will come out. Be 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line. The fair catch was called. Daniel Smith under quarterback. Smith in the gun. One to the far side, one to the near side. Smith has it. He fakes the handoff. Play action pass downfield. He's got a receiver downfield. Oh, and it's broken up there by number 7. Great job there for Tuskegee, broken up by Ken Hike Jr. He was looking for Leonard Tyree deep, trying to get 6 points right away. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Miles on their own 25-yard line. Went for the play action right away. Nice coverage there by Hike Jr. Tyree catches it. He's gone. 2nd and 10 on the 25. Smith in the gun. He's got Ruiz with him behind him. He's waiting for the signals. Play clock at 5. Play clock at 3. Got to hurry. Just got it off. There's a handoff to Ruiz, 25, and he stopped right there at the 26-yard line. Great stop there by number 42. That's Patterson on the tackle. Great job by Patterson. Good pursuit. And now it's going to be 3rd and long for Miles on their own 26-yard line. Make that 3rd and 9. Smith going no huddle. Barking out the signals. Got 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. 17 on the play clock. Hike Jr. playing man-to-man right there on Leonard Tyree. There's a fake play action pass. Pass is caught complete. It's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be short of the first down for Miles. It'll be fourth down as McNeely caught that ball, and it's going to be about fourth and a yard. So McNeely makes the catch, but it's short of the first down, and now Miles is going to have to punt. 4th and 1 on their own 34-yard line. Punting for Miles is number 41, Jay Fitch. Petway is set to return it. It was a nice kick by Fitch. He got it up in the air. Petway signals fair catch, and the ball is caught on the 22-yard line. That's where Tuskegee will take over. 1st and 10 on their own 22-yard line. We're scoreless. If you just joined us for the SIAC Western Division Championship, 13:21 to go in the first quarter from Abbott Memorial Stadium in Tuskegee, Alabama. Miles will come out in the 3-4. Tuskegee will do a lot of RPO, little triple option. We'll see who comes out at quarterback. That's been the million-dollar question all week, and it is Doremus. So Ahmad Doremus, the senior, will start today. 1 to the near side, 2 to the far side. We're waiting for a player to come on the field as he's late. Doremus in the gun. Doremus play action pass. He's going to go deep downfield for the first play of the game, and it is incomplete. No flags on the play. It's broken up. Good job there by Grayson to break that up. So each team comes out with a play action pass, first play of the game. And good defense on each side. So now it is 2nd and 10 for Tuskegee on their own 22-yard line. 13:14 to go in a scoreless first quarter here on Flo Sports TV. Doremus in the gun. He hands off. Big hole. 40. 45. 50. All the way to the 50-yard line is Torian Taylor for a first down. Big hole there for Taylor. And Tuskegee is off to an excellent start in the running game thus far. 1st and 10 on the Miles 49-yard line is where they spot it. Taylor had a huge hole. Taylor, the sophomore from Scottsdale, Georgia, went to Tucker High School. Here's Doremus in the gun. Hands off again to Taylor, another big hole. It's going to be short of the first down. Big hole there. Stevens made the tackle for Miles. And that could have been a touchdown saving tackle. It'll be second. We'll call it a short 3. Got to get to the 39-yard line for the first down of Miles. They're on the Miles about the 42-yard line. So we'll call it 2nd and 3. Doremus in the gun. Good start by the offensive line for Tuskegee. There's a handoff to Harvey, and he's still on his feet. Big run there by Harvey. He's going to get a first down all the way down to the 35-yard line. Williams Jr. on the tackle. Boy, I tell you what, they're getting into the linebackers and getting into the secondary for Tuskegee, and this is huge for the ground game. Big run there by the fullback, Harvey. 1 to the far side, 1 to the near side. 11:32 to go in a scoreless first quarter, if you just joined us. In the gun, handoff right up the middle. Big hole! Big hole! Big hole all the way down to the 18-yard line. Wow, that's a gigantic run there by Hike Jr. on the run. It was Kenny Gant on the run. Apologize for that. Kenny Gant on the big run. Yes, Hike Jr. wears 7 too. So it's 1st and 10 for Tuskegee on the Miles 9-yard line. And now we have a flag, and we're going to get a legal procedure penalty on Tuskegee. So it's going to be 1st and 15, and they're going to be backed up to the 24. Boy, just big holes there for Taylor and Gant to run on. So 1st and 15, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Here's a handoff to Gant. He reverses his field, and he's going to go all the way down to the 16-yard line. Excellent run there. Now we've got a flag on the play. As Gant got it all the way to the 16-yard line, we'll see what the penalty is. Miles thinks it's on Tuskegee. They're pointing that way. We shall see. Another big hole there for Gant. It's a block and a back on the offense, and it's going to be on number 1. It's going to be on Ramsey. So big penalty there on Tuskegee, and now they're going to come up with a big hole. So now the ball is on the 26-yard line. They got to go to the 9 for the first down. Got a long way to go. Two to the near side, 1 to the far side. Got to go to the 9-yard line. Long way to go, first down. Fake on the head, play action. Doremus in trouble. He's looking. You pass complete. Gets it over to Goodlow. Goodlow on the catch. Brought down by Smiley on the tackle. So it's going to be 2nd and long still. The ball will be placed on the 23-yard line of Miles. They've got to go to the 9 for a first down. 9:40 to go. We're scoreless. If you just joined us here from Abbott Memorial Stadium, this is for the Western Division title of the SIAC Conference. Doremus in the gun. He's got 2 with him. Doremus back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Pass. Oh, went off the hands of Ramsey. He was open, and he might have had a first down had he caught the football. Big drop there, and now it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 9 for the first down. Ball is still on the 23-yard line. Long way to go. Miles caught a break there on that drop pass by Ramsey. Ramsey, the senior from McCalla, Alabama, went to Bessemer Academy High School. Let's see what they do here. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. He's got Goodlow with him. There's a pass on a screen. Caught there by Taylor. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. As Taylor caught at the 15, that's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be about 4th and 6th. Smiley on the tackle. Good open field tackle there by Mitchell Smiley, number 24, for the Golden Bears. So now it's going to be a field goal, and it's going to be Arnes Huskic on the kick. It's going to be about a 33-yard field goal. Here's the kick, it up, and it is good. He got it. So, Huskic makes it 3-0 Tuskegee with 8:17 to go in the first quarter. Good drive for Tuskegee. Good drive for the Golden Tigers. A lot of excellent running by the trio of Gant, Taylor, and Goodlow. Goodlow had some really big holes. Junior from Lithia Springs, Georgia, 5'9", 219. He gets out in the open field. He's going to be difficult to tackle. So Tyree will be set to receive the kickoff along with Pedarius Martin. So Huskic will kick off. 3-0 Tuskegee. The Golden Tigers offensive line really asserted itself on that drive. Romaine, number 73, 63 West, 77 Smith, 62 Harrison, and 74 Patterson did a great job on the offensive line. We mentioned it in the pregame. Whose ever offensive line can establish the run is going to win this football game. And here's Hooskitch with a kick. It's going to go to Tyree. Tyree's at the 10, the 20. Still avoids a couple tacklers, and now he's going to be brought down by number 7. Hike Jr. on the tackle. So, Miles will take over 1st and 10 with a long way to go. Down 3-0, 8:08 to go in the first quarter. Coming to you live from Abbott Memorial Stadium in Tuskegee, Alabama. Here on Flo Sports. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Ball placed on the 23-yard line. Smith in the gun. He's waiting for the snap. There's a fake the handoff. Pass is caught on the near sideline. Caught by number 19. That's Cohen Hudson on the catch. We'll place that ball on the 28-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and 5 for Miles. Nice little play action pass there. Got it over to Cohen Hudson. Smith in the gun. Handoff. Good run by Ruiz. They might give him the first down. Boy, Ruiz did a very good job there on that run. Let's see if he got it. He did. Hutcherson, who had 18 tackles last week, made the tackle. But nevertheless, it is a first down for Miles. 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. 7:26 to go in the first quarter. Miles down 3-0 to Tuskegee. In the gun. Handoff. 35, 40, 45, 40. All the way down to the 36-yard line is Ruiz. Justin Ruiz, big run on the right side, and that offensive line for Miles asserted itself. Victorian, Scroggins, Lowry, Williams, and Womack. And now Miles will have it 1st and 10 on the Tuskegee 37-yard line. Big run there by Ruiz. 6:55 to go in the first quarter. Tuskegee over Miles, 3-0. Smith in the gun. He'll hand it off to Ruiz. Big hole all the way down to the 28-yard line. So each offensive line asserting itself. Thomas on the tackle, and he's perhaps saved even a bigger gain. Big hole on the play. Big hole by that offensive line. Big Uglies up front doing a fantastic job this drive for Miles. 2nd and 2 on the 28. There's a play action pass caught. It'll be good for a first down. It's going to be tackled by Hike on the tackle along with Matthews. And its pass is complete to Hudson for a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Miles on the Tuskegee 22-yard line. Smith in the gun, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Spreading them out. 5:53 to go in the first quarter, 3-0 Tuskegee over Miles. Miles didn't do anything on their first drive. Tuskegee drove down on their first drive of the game and got a field goal from Hooskitch. And that's where we stand. There's a play action pass caught. Oh, nope, dropped. Passed a little bit behind him. And that was Hudson, and now we've got a flag on the play. We'll see what that is. See what the penalty is. So the offsides on the defense, number 52 for Tuskegee. That was Faulkner that's offsides. So that's Big penalty there. That'll give it 1st and 5 for Miles on the Tuskegee 22-yard line. Smith in the gun, 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Looks like he's got Edwards in the backfield with him now. Play action pass. There's Smith thrown downfield, broke it up. Excellent play by Hike Jr. Pass was intended for Martin. And it'll be 2nd and 5. 5:11 to go in the first quarter. If you just joined us, Tuskegee leading it 3-0 on a Huskitch field goal. 2nd and 5. Smith in the gun on the 17-yard line. There's a fake handoff. Smith is trying to get around the corner. He does. He gets, where do they mark him out of bounds at on the far side? Thinking to mark him out at the 5-yard line. It's nice RPO there by Daniel Smith, the senior from Peoria, Arizona. And that'll be a Miles first down. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. Tuskegee up 3-0. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Edwards getting the signals from Smith. Good drive from Miles thus far. Maybe we'll do a little RPO here again. Let's see. No, he hands it off to Edwards, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown in a big, gigantic hole. And now Miles makes it 6-0 as Edwards gets his 7th touchdown of the season. There's no flag on the play, so it'll stand. Here's the extra point for Miles. Bradley Hamill will attempt the extra point. 4:29 to go in the first quarter. That was an impressive drive for Miles. Here's the kick, it up, and it is good. So 7-3 Miles, 4:29 to go in the first quarter. And they lead it here on Flow Sports. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports, where we do it big. And do you believe it? The SIAC, this is a wonderful day for this conference. Once again, this is the Western Division Championship game, and then we have the Eastern Division Championship game. It's just a wonderful day for the conference. Between Albany State and Fort Valley State in the East. Either Fort Valley State or Albany State will host the SIAC Championship next Saturday. Set to kick off for Miles. Will be Bradley Hamill. Set to return for Tuskegee will be DeVarens Valson, and it looks like Kendrick Green. (7-3) Miles. Tuskegee got the ball on their opening drive and answered with a field goal. And Miles on their second drive of the game answered with a touchdown. Here's a fair catch signal by number 83 for Tuskegee. As that is Ronald Cooper, the tight end, 6'3", 225-pound freshman from Pritchard, Alabama, went to Vigor High School. So Tuskegee will take over 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. Down 7-3. Ahmad Duramus still in at quarterback. There's a handoff right there. He's nailed it. The line of scrimmage is Patterson. Great job there by the Miles defense as Roberts made the tackle, number 49 for Mines. Darius Roberts was in on that immediately. And Patterson had no room to run. None whatsoever. Avante Patterson. Nailed at the line of scrimmage. Now it's 2nd and 10 for Tuskegee. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Tuskegee down 7-3. There's Doremus. Pass is complete on the far side. It'll be good for about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Tuskegee. Grayson in on the tackle. So 3rd and about 4. They're going to give him 6. It'll be a long 4 for Tuskegee. For Tuskegee. The Golden Tigers. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Doremus, play action pass. He's able to scoot around, get away from one defender. He's rolling out, and he's got it complete. Pass downfield. He's got a receiver. There's a flag on the play. The ball was caught for Tuskegee by number 12, Stephen Hodges. But there's a flag on the play. Is it going to come back? Let's see. I'm going to guess it is because Miles is having a conversation with officials. Maybe it will not come back. We're going to see. 3:01 to go in the first quarter. We're waiting for the officials' decision. This is a big decision here. See what it is. There is no flag. They picked it up. No penalty. So Tuskegee is going to get a first down. There was no flag for blocking in the back. So it'll be the 1st and 10 for Tuskegee on the Miles right at the 49-yard line. So the Golden Tigers have it on the Golden Bears, 49, 2:55 to go. They're down 7-3. Live from Abbott Memorial Stadium in Tuskegee, Alabama. Glad you joined us here on Flow Sports. Todd Corder with you. There's a handoff. Nope, he faked it. He kept it, and he's bounced for a loss. Doremus, I thought he was going to give it to Taylor there. He decided not to on the RPO, and good tackle for a loss there for the Bears. So a loss of about, we'll say 4 on the play. Jalen Thomas, number 57 on the tackle for Miles. So now it's going to be 2nd and 14, maybe 13, a long 13, that's for sure. Doremus in the gun. He hands it off to Taylor. Taylor trying to turn a corner. He can't. Good tackle there on the near side by number 28, Floyd, for Miles. Good open field tackle by Floyd. There is a flag on the play. Nice tackle on Taylor. Let's see what it is. Waiting for the official to say what the penalty is. Did he pick it up? It's going to be holding. It's going to be on the offense. So, holding on Tuskegee, and that's going to back him up. It was holding on West, number 63. So that's going to back him up. It'll be 2nd and long for Tuskegee. They'll have the ball on their own 38-yard line. They've got to go to the Miles 39 for the first down. Long way to go. Long way to go. 2nd and long. Not too many plays in the playbook for this far away, but we're going to get a timeout on the play. So I guess we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Let's see here. If we do take a timeout, I thought Tuskegee called a timeout. It looks like it was on the officials. They do not call a timeout, so we're going to stay with it here. We're going to stay with this. So Miles decided to go ahead and decline the penalty now, and it's going to be 3rd and about 13 instead of 2nd and a mile. That just shows the confidence that they have in their defense. No doubt about it. You've got confidence in your defense to do that. Reginald Ruffin, the 9th season at Miles, 60-39. He believes in his 3-4 defense. There's a pitch. Here's a reverse. Now it's back to pass to Doremus. He's under duress, And he's going to be, oh, he got it. He got it over to Hodges. What a play by Doremus. Did they give Hodges a first down? What a play. I thought he was not only stopped once, but twice. And Hodges is going to be just shy of the first down, about maybe 2 yards shy, yard and a half. So big decision here for head coach Willie Slater, who's in his 14th season, 117 wins and 37 losses, the dean of SIAC head football coaches. And he's going to go for it, so it'll be 4th and 2. Big play here. Now we've got in a timeout, and it is going to be taken by Tuskegee. So we'll take a timeout. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flo Sports TV. Fourth and 2 for Tuskegee on the Miles 41-yard line. They got to get to the 39 for the first down. Big play here. Live from Abbott Memorial Stadium. Here's the hand. No, he faked the handoff, and he's going to be sacked for a big loss as Doremus. Great job by the Golden Bears defense. Big play. Big play for Kendall Walker, number 2. Great job there by the Miles defense. Walker coming over from the safety position. And Miles will take over 1st and 10 on their own 46-yard line. They're up 7-3 with 53 seconds to go in the first quarter. So Miles has flipped the script thus far after the first drive of the football game. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Smith at quarterback. Play action pass, looking downfield. He's got a man, and it's broken up again by Hike Jr. DuBose there, the pass was intended for Grant DuBose. And Hike Jr. again, that's the 4th play he's made this game from the cornerback position on the play action pass, deep downfield. Hike Jr. having one heck of a ball game. The 6'1 senior from Decatur, Georgia, went to Columbia High School in Metro Atlanta. 2nd and 10 for Smith. On their own 46-yard line is Miles. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Play action pass again. Pass is caught this time. Over the middle, it's going to be short of the first down, probably about 1.5 yards short. Anthony on the tackle. Caught there by Hudson. So Hudson on a nice catch. And now it's going to be 3rd and short. Got about 20 seconds to go in the quarter. And I think it's going to be the end of the first quarter. I don't think each team is going to run. They're going to let that play clock run out. So that's the end of the first quarter with Miles leading Tuskegee 7-3. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flo Sports. Getting ready to start the second quarter here at Tuskegee University at Abbott Memorial Stadium. Miles is ahead 7-3 in the SIAC Western Division championship game. The winner will play the Eastern Division winner next week, either Albany State or Fort Valley State, on their home field. We got 3rd and short. Miles on the Tuskegee 46-yard line. Edwards in the background with Smith, standing right behind him, the lone tailback. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. 3rd and a long or short 2. Oh, Edwards has stood right up the line of scrimmage. The ball is fumbled. Let's see who's got it. Tuskegee says they have it, but now one official saying he's down, and we've already got a dispute here. They're going to call him down, and Tuskegee is very disappointed in that call. They thought he fumbled the football. So it's going to be 4th and a long yard, closer to 2 for the Golden Bears. What do? As Edwards coughed up that football. 4th and a long yard. We'll call it closer to 2 for Miles. Smith in the gun. Waiting on the signals. Trying to draw him off sides, and Tuskegee has none of it, and Miles will go ahead and call timeout. So Miles calls timeout, and we'll take one too. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flo Sports.
Just about all White Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Kraft's got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Fourth and a long 1 or a short 2, however you want to call it here, for Miles on the Tuskegee 46-yard line. And they're going for it. Ruiz is the running back behind Smith. Got 1 to the far side, 1 to the near side. 17 on the play clock. Plenty of time for Smith in the gun. As he barks out the signals. There's a handoff. Did he get the first down? He sure did. Good push there by the Miles offensive line. You got to give them the forward progress, and they do, as Ruiz will get the first down. So it'll be first down for Miles. I think Golden Bears will call it right on the 44-yard line, so he just did get it. Boy, I thought he shortchanged him there by about a yard. But nevertheless, Miles has it 1st and 10 on the Tuskegee 44-yard line. 13:49 to go in the second quarter. They're ahead 7-3. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ruiz behind Smith. Smith in a gun. Play action pass downfield. He's looking for his man. He's got him. It's caught on the far sideline. Antonio Lee with a catch. And Miles is in business on the Tuskegee 11-yard line. 35-yard pass completion there. And they're going right back at it, no huddle. Smith in the gun. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Ruiz behind him. The Golden Bears. Here's a handoff to Ruiz. He spins around and gets nailed right at the line of scrimmage. Great tackle there. Great tackle there for Tuskegee. I believe it was Callie James on the tackle. I don't think he got a yard. We'll call it 2nd and 10. Right on the 11-yard line. 2nd and 10. Smith barks out the signals. 12:39 to go in the quarter. Miles up 7-3. Have just joined us here on Flo Sports. They're in white. They're moving to my left. They're the one with the football. There's a play action pass to Ruiz. Is going in the end zone. No. Must have been some miscommunication there. As that pass was way overthrown. It was intended for Hudson. And now it's going to be 3rd and 10 for Miles. They can get a first down. I believe it'll be on just shy. I believe they can get the first down on the 1. They can. 3 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tyree in the slot along with McNeely. 15 seconds left in the play clock. Plenty of time for Smith. Dubose on the near side along with McNeely and Tyree. Smith looking, he's pressured, he's rolling out, he's being chased. He's got to throw it, and throws it out of bounds. Great job there. Great pursuit there by the Tuskegee defense by McGee and company. And now they're going to have to go ahead and attempt a field goal. Is now Hamill will come on to kick the field goal. Bradley Hamill, the place kicker for Miles. Great job there by the defensive line by McGee and company to force Smith to throw that pass away. Smith, the excellent decision here. Just throw it away. There's nothing there instead of turning the football. This will be a 28-yard field goal attempt for Bradley Hamill. Snap, low, kick is up, and it is good. So 10-3, Miles leading. 12:09 to go in the first half. And Miles, after they did not score the first time they had the football, the next 2 they've got a touchdown and a field goal. Tuskegee scored on their opening drive, and they've had nothing since. So now we're going to see what quarterback Ahmad Duramus and company can do. You know, Duramus, an interesting story. He was the 2018 SIC overall player of the year. And amazingly, he served as a backup for Jamarcus Ezell until Ezell suffered a season-ending injury after 2 games. So, it's been a 2-quarterback system, though, for the most part this year for Tuskegee between Duramus and Ezell. Duramus, 5'11", 185 senior from Gadsden, Alabama. And Ezell, 6'1", redshirt junior from Demopolis, Alabama, went to Demopolis High School. Set to kick off for Miles is Hamill. And he kicks it away. It's a short kick. It's going to go out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Right in front of number 12, Hodges. So, Tuskegee will take over. 1st and 10 with 12:09 to go in the quarter. They're down 10-3. Big series for the Golden Tigers, no doubt about it. It'll be 1st and 10 on their own 35-yard line. So 5 yards will be added to that, and actually the ball is going to be placed on the 38-yard line. So good field position for Tuskegee. 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. Boy, Miles, after the first drive of this football game, when Tuskegee went down and scored a field goal, they have really dominated this game since. And that's why they're up 10-0. They're able to play action pass and run the football. That offensive line for Tuskegee of Romaine, West, Smith, Harrison, and Patterson have got to assert itself like it did on the opening drive of the game. There's a handoff. Running back picks his way all the way up to the 48-yard line, takes a couple of defenders with him, as that's number 7, Gant. Boy, good run there. He got all the way out to the 48-yard line. We do have a Miles player down. Cannot tell who that is. James on the tackle. Then we Shade on the tackle for Miles, and we have an injury timeout here. As one of the Golden Bears has come over to the near sideline. That's number 23 for Miles. That's Rodney Coleman, cornerback, starting cornerback, who's really done a fine job this season for the Golden Bears. 11:39 to go in the first half. Miles up 7-3 over Tuskegee. 1st and 10 for the Golden Tigers, their own 49-yard line. There's a handoff right there. Good run again, all the way down to the 47-yard line, as Joshua McNeil made the tackle for Miles. About second and about, let's see where they put it. Be about 2nd and 7 on the Miles 48-yard line. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Miles up 10-3. I like the idea of Willie Slater and company trying to come out and establish the run like they did on the opening drive of the football game. Ramsey's on the far side. There goes Gant in motion. Doremus looking, or is it Ezell? It's Ezell at quarterback, and that pass was incomplete. So they put Ezell in at quarterback. They do play a 2-quarterback system here, does Tuskegee. And Ezell will come over to the far sideline. And now we've got 3rd and long for Tuskegee on the Miles 48-yard line. 3rd and 7. See who comes in at quarterback. It is going to be Ezell, Jamarcus Ezell. So we'll see if Ezell can come in and make a spark here for the Golden Tigers. Got Ramsey on the near side. 2 of them on the far side. Ezell looking. He threw it to Ramsey, and he took a big hit. He tried to catch it with one hand. Big hit there by number 13, Shade. And now it's going to be 4th down. We do have a flag on the play. We have false start, and it's going to be on Tuskegee. So it will remain 3rd down. So they're going to back them up even further. Ezell stays in at quarterback. Ball is on their own 47-yard line for Tuskegee. They've got to go to the Miles 41 for the first down. 10:25 to go in the second quarter. Miles leading it 10-3. Winner of this game is the champion of the SIAC Western Division. Glad to bring it here to you on Flow Sports. Ezell drops back. He's got pressure. He's trying to get away from it, and he can. He's sacked. Great job there by the Miles defense. Great job. Number 7 there, Antonio Evans, applied the pressure. And now it'll be 4th down for the Golden Tigers, and they'll have to punt it away. Ryan Huff out there to punt it for Tuskegee. Ryan Huff. Here's the punt. It's not a really good one, but it might be effective, and it does take a Tuskegee bounce, so it'll be out of bounds on the near sideline on the 31-yard line as Kadarius Brown decided not to go ahead and touch that at all, which was a wise decision. So now Miles will take over 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line, with 9:22 to go in the first half. Actually, they're going to put it on the 30, and they're up 10-3. A lot of play-action pass, and that offensive line asserting itself for Miles here on the last couple of drives. It's the 4th time they had the football today. There's a handoff, 30. It's going to be nailed right there about the 34-yard line. Brought down by number 95, Henderson, along with his friends. It'll be 2nd down for Tuskegee as Ruiz was the ball carrier. So now it's going to be about 3rd and 5. Good run there. So 2nd and 5 for Miles. 2nd and 5 on their own 35-yard line. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Smith on the gun, plenty of time on the play clock. There's a handoff again. This one's to Ruiz, and he's met right there. Met right there at the 30, call it right at the 37-yard line, 38. Thomas in on the tackle for Tuskegee. It's going to be about third and a long 2 for Miles. Boy, they think he's offsides his hike, but he's not. He's moving. He tried to draw off Leonard Tyree. He had none of that. 7:55 to go in the half. 10-3 Miles over Tuskegee. Handoff here. He's going to get the first down. He's going to get across the 40-yard line. He's still churning. Is Ruiz. Good run there by Ruiz. And he'll pick up enough for that first down with ease. So Ruiz makes it with ease, and it's going to be 1st and 10 on their own 43-yard line for Miles. 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. Play action pass again. It's been effective. Oh, he had Tyree open. Smith overthrew him. He was contested there by Hike Jr. Boy, he had him beat, though. Good pass, and might have been a touchdown. So now it'll be 2nd and 10 for Miles on their own 43-yard line. 7:20 to go in the half. 10-3 Miles. This drive is huge for the Tuskegee defense. They've got to come up with a stop here. Smith still in the gun. Plenty of time on the play clock. 9, 8. Going to have to hurry a little bit here. 5, 3, 2. Just got it off. It's a handoff. Nope, he faked it to Ruiz. Smith trying to get around the corner. He can't. He's shoved out of bounds by Hike Jr. and Carl Matthews. So Smith tried to get around on the RPO. He couldn't. He got maybe a yard. It's going to be placed. The ball's going to be placed on their own 44-yard line. Got to go to the Tuskegee 47 for the first down. So about 3rd and 9. 6:55 to go in the half. Miles leading at 10-3. Golden Bears with the football. It's the 63rd meeting between these two teams. If Tuskegee wins this game today, they'll have 300 SIAC all-time wins. Tuskegee is currently 2nd in Division II in all-time wins with 696. Big-time tradition. There's a pass over the middle. It's intercepted. Intercepted for Tuskegee. Number 6. That's Brandon Roberts, the defensive back, the freshman. Intercepts Smith. And now Tuskegee will have good field position. So the Golden Tigers defense does its job there. Let's see if the offense can take advantage. Boy, that was not a good pass by Smith. He'd like to have that one back. There's no doubt about it. So Tuskegee has the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 38-yard line. 6:25 to go in the half. They're down 10-3. See who comes out at quarterback for Tuskegee. It looks like it's Ezell. Ezell in at quarterback. Jamarcus Ezell. See if he can get a hot hand going. He's back in the gun. Pass is caught. Complete. Right there in midfield. Brought down by number 20, Grayson. Jarius Grayson on the tackle. And that'll be a first down for Tuskegee. This pass was caught by Hodges over the middle. Ball placed right at midfield. 1st and 10 for Tuskegee at midfield. 5:55 remaining in the half. Down 10-3. Ezell in the gun. DeRama started the game. There's a handoff. Big run. Big run there by Taylor. got all the way down to the 40-yard line. 10-yard run, and he threw a punishing blow there at the end. They're going to place it right at the 40-yard line. Boy, big run there by Taylor. Taylor, 5'7", 180-pound sophomore. Great job on that run. 1st and 10 on the Miles, 40. Ezell in the gun. He'll hand it off again to Taylor. He's got a big hole. 20, 15, all the way down to the 12-yard line. Big run there for Taylor. Brought down by Antonio Evans. Big hole. That offensive line for Tuskegee did a fantastic job there. Ran over the right guard, Harrison, and the right tackle, Patterson. 4:50 to go in the half. Tuskegee down 10-3, but they're knocking on the Miles door on the 12-yard line. And now it looks like we have a officials timeout. Nope, Miles called timeout. So we'll take one too. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. First and 10 for Tuskegee on the Miles 12-yard line. Couple of big runs there by Taylor. Torian Taylor, only 5'7", but he will take on a defender with no problem. He's not going to try to out-juke you. He'll try to run you over. So now we have the officials having a conversation here with Miles' head coach. We also have something on the field. I wonder what that is on the field. Oh, it's a scooter. Somebody wants to move their scooter behind the press box. Plus, there's something else on the field. What is that on the 23-yard line? I can't tell what that is. Maybe it might be a towel. It is a towel. So, Reginald Rufflin is done with the conversation with the officials, and we're ready to go. 4:45 to go in the half. Tuskegee knocking on the Miles door on the 12-yard line. Ezell in the game. Ezell looking. He throws in the corner of the end zone, and no way, it was a tinted fire. Ramsey, he threw it out. Good coverage there by the Miles secondary. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 on the 12-yard line. Good coverage there. Good coverage there by number 27, Wells, for Miles. So Ezell seems to have given Tuskegee a big lift here, coming in for Doremus on this drive. Ezell in the gun. Going to hand it off. There's a good run, still churning his legs all the way down to the 9. Probably about 3rd now, and got to get down to the 1, so it's going to be about 3rd and 8. Pretty good run there. Williams on the tackle there. So it's going to be about 3rd and 7 for Tuskegee. So Miles in the gun. Got Ezell, is in the gun. Miles. Looking over the Miles defense. Ezell looking, pass is intercepted. Not a good one. 20, 30, 40, 50. He's going to go all the way. He's going to go all the way in the end zone. Number 28, Nictavius Floyd, the linebacker. And Ezell forced that one. And now it's 16-3 Miles. There are no flags on the play. 95-yard interception for a touchdown by Nictavius Floyd. Huge turn of events here in this football game. Miles now up 16-3 with 3:33 to go in the first half. Boy, Zell would definitely like to have that one back. He didn't see the linebacker in the flat. 95-yard interception return, and now Hamill will attempt the extra point. Bradley Hamill. Snap is high, but the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. So 17-3 Miles, 3:33 to go in the first half. And now the question is, who does Tuskegee play at quarterback? Do they play Ezell or Doremus? And we're about to find out after the kickoff. Huge turn of events. Tuskegee was ready to, they were 9 yards away from tying this football game up. Instead, they're down 14. Big turn of events. Be interesting to see what Willie Slater does at the quarterback position in his 14th season. Sold out crowd today. Just an absolute spectacular scene here. The traffic coming in was tremendous this morning. It's homecoming. They had a gigantic parade. And I'll tell you what, here at Tuskegee, they do everything first class. This is first class atmosphere here. Abbott Memorial Stadium. I'll tell you what, if you haven't made it here, take a trip out here. This is really wonderful. Sold out. And now Hamill will set to kick off. What does Tuskegee do at quarterback? We're about to find out. 17-3. Here's Hamill on the kick. See, it's going to be caught at the 22-yard line. Petway's got it. Petway at the 40, out to the 45. Big hit there. And he's down at the 45-yard line. He's brought down by number 48, David Antony. So, good field position for Tuskegee, and they need it down 14 with 3:27 to go in the half. Who's going to come out at quarterback? Ball is placed on the 46 on their own 46-yard line for Tuskegee. I tell you what, Miles' defense, the first drive they bent, but they didn't break. Second drive of the game, they stopped them. Third drive of the game, they picked it off and went 95 yards on the interception by Contavious Floyd. Huge play by the linebacker. Doremus is in at quarterback. He steps up in the pocket. He's looking far sideline, and that one's intercepted. That one's intercepted on the 32-yard line on the far sideline. And that is Grayson on the interception. Jarius Grayson. And he's having a heck of a ball game there at corner. So now Miles is in business. Up 14, 3:17 to go in the half. They'll have the ball on their own 32-yard line. And Smith and company have got to be feeling good about themselves. 3 on the near side. Dubose, Tyree, and McNeely. Ruiz in the background. Ruiz in the background. Ruiz will take the handoff from Smith. He'll go all the way up to about the 30, we'll call it the 37-yard line. Brought down by number 41, Andre August. So good run there. Good push by that Miles offensive line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Golden Bears. 2:50 to go in the half. You get 5 yards of carry, you're in business. Great job by that Miles offensive line. Play action pass. Smith looking. Pass is caught on the far sideline at the 42-yard line. Rolled out of bounds there by number 3, Carl Matthews. Pass caught there by Leonard Tyree for Miles. So it's third, and we'll call it a long three from their own 41 is where the ball is placed. 2:12 to go in the half. Miles up 17-3. Tuskegee needs to stop them here and have an opportunity to get the ball back before the end of the first half. Down by 14 on their home field, and it's homecoming here in Tuskegee, Alabama. Was a blitz. They faked it. Pass caught. First down for McNeely as he'll have it on the 47-yard line. He's brought down there by number 6, Brandon Roberts, a freshman defensive back. And now the Golden Bears are in business on their own 47-yard line. 1:35 to go in the first half. The clock is moving. I believe each team has 3 timeouts remaining in the half. Smith in a gun. Looking. Sets his feet, throws. He's got somebody downfield. Oh, it just went off the hand of Dubose. He had him beat. He had Hike beat, and he wasn't able to hold on to it on the 16-yard line. So now it'll be 2nd and 10. That play-action pass has really been effective for Miles because they've been able to run the football. 1:18 to go in the half, and they're up by 14. Smith in the gun. 6 on the play clock. He got it off. There's a pass, and there's some miscommunication there between Hudson and Smith, and now it's going to be 3rd and 10. Smith thought he was going one way, and Hudson said, no, I'm going the other. So now 3rd and 10, 1:13 to go in the half. Miles, they love the hurry up. They don't go in the huddle. They go no huddle all game, spread you out in a single back. 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Look for number 3, Tyree in the slot. Barking out the signals. Plenty of time on the play clock, 10 to go. Want to make sure you get the correct play in there. Now 3 on the play clock, better hurry. 2, 1, they did get it off. There's a handoff right there by Ruiz, and he stood up right there at the line of scrimmage by several Golden Tigers. One of them is number 40, August. And now timeout Tuskegee with 58 seconds left in the half, and they're down by 14. They want the football. So we'll take 1, 2. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. All right, 1:03 remaining here in the first half. Miles leading Tuskegee here at Abbott Memorial Stadium 17-3. It'll be 4th down and 10. Miles will punt. As Jay Fitch will punt it away for Miles. Pretty good punt. Petway looks at it, and it'll go out of bounds. So good punt there by Fitch. That was really effective. We'll see where they spot it. We've got 57 seconds to go in the half, and Tuskegee's got 85 yards to go to get within 7 points. Big drive here. Who are they going to come out with at quarterback again? Because Ezel threw a 95-yard interception as Nictavius Floyd took it back. And on the last drive, Doremus threw an interception. So let's see who they bring out at quarterback. Doremus threw that interception to Grayson. So who's in at quarterback? It is Doremus. Doremus in the gun. 1st and 10 on his own 15. He's looking. He's going to take off. 20, 23, and he's going to be taken down from behind by number 53 for For the Golden Bears, that's Cameron Snead. So Snead got him from behind, but not until Doremus got 7 yards. So 2nd and 3, ball on the 22.5-yard line. Clock's moving. 28 seconds to go in the half. Got to hurry. Pass caught on the far side, out of bounds. Caught by Johnson. Chardian Johnson, 6'1 wide receiver, red shirt junior, out of Brewton, Alabama, went to T.R. Miller High School. And that is a first down. It does stop the clock with 23 seconds remaining in the half. Ball placed just shy of their own 30-yard line. They're going to have to get further than that. You got to at least try to get into field goal range. 3 points would even be big here for Tuskegee. Golden Bears very aggressive on defense. There's a pass that's incomplete as they play man-to-man, put them corners right up there. That ball was a pass was intended for Taylor. He wasn't able to hang on to it. From Doremus. Now it's 2nd and 10. You got 19 seconds to go in the half. You got about 70 yards to go for pay dirt. Miles right now sitting pretty. They are not taking any chances. They've got 3 defenders sitting there. Walker on his 42 on the far side. Can't tell who that is from here. He's standing on his 42-yard line. As they're not taking any chances, they'll rush 3, play man up front, and put the safeties in deep. Doremus looking downfield and see him. He's got it. Got it to Taylor. Complete at the 42-yard line. They call a timeout with 11 seconds to go in the half, I believe. Thought they called timeout. They did. So Tuskegee calls timeout with 11 seconds remaining in the half. Good pass down in the seam to Taylor, right on the Miles 42-yard line. So we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. First and 10 for Tuskegee on the Miles 42-yard line. 11 seconds to go. They're down 17-3 here on Homecoming. Nice pass from Doremus to Taylor for a big gain for a first down. Doremus in the gun. Looking. He's being pressured. He's able to get away from it. He rolls out on the far side, and the pass is complete. Intended for Petway on the far sideline. Good coverage there by the Golden Bears, and now 3 seconds left. Got time for a Hail Mary. Let's see who throws that Hail Mary. Will it be Zell or will it be Doremus? Let's see who's going to throw the Hail Mary. It is going to be Doremus. So now, if you're Miles, you're putting everybody back. The down doesn't matter now. 3 seconds to go in the half. You need a 42-yard Hail Mary touchdown pass to get within 7. Here's Doremus stepping up. He's rolling. Now he goes to his left, and he's going to be dropped. The ball's fumbled, picked up, and that's going to be the half. That's it. So that'll be the half. So Miles leads it 17-3 over Tuskegee on Homecoming. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports TV.
Tuskegee students, faculty, staff, family, and family and friends. Tuskegee, Alabama, happy homecoming to you and yours, right here in Tuskegee, Alabama. Right now, this is Mount College Football Marching Machine. It's cameo next. And now, on behalf of Director of Science, Professor Willie J. Snipe Jr., we have a great show lined up for you today, right here in Tuskegee, Alabama. Everything that we do, we keep God first in everything that we do. Right now, it's going out to our God. Tuskegee University, happy homecoming to you and yours. Do you love God? What's wrong with you?
Hello, Tuskegee! Happy homecoming! Each and every one of you here today knows that whether it's sunny or gray, that Tuskegee is going to ball and parlay. TU. Straight out of the pride of the swift growing South, it is no doubt that we are Tuskegee. Tuskegee University, the pride of the swift growing South, presents its 2019 Homecoming Extravaganza, featuring a 2019 edition of the Marching Crimson Piper Band on the outstanding field direction of drum majors Christopher Thompson, Ronell Mosley, and General George Henderson. Tuskegee University mission remains service to the people, not merely education for its own sake, stressing the need to educate the whole person, that is the hand and the heart, as well as the mind. Tuskegee University, celebrating 138 years of excellence and service to the community and the world. Crimson Piperettes in the house, about to give you a little taste. That's because everywhere they go, they class up the place. It's all good here in Stevie, never any strife. Dancing now just for you to glamorous life. and gentlemen, the Crimson Piperettes. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Miss Tuskegee University and Court and Mr. Tuskegee University and Gentlemen for the academic year 2019-2020. Miss Tuskegee University is Simone Amos, Senior Major, Communication Major, hometown Meridian, Mississippi. Mr. Tuskegee University, Xavier Bell, Senior Communication Major, hometown Willingboro, New Jersey. First attending to Miss Tuskegee University, Amanda Allen, Senior English Major from Atlanta, Georgia. First gentleman to Mr. Tuskegee University, Fernandez A. Hunter, Senior Architecture Major from Birmingham, Alabama. Second attendant to Miss Tuskegee University, Chigozie Joy Chenagwe, Chemistry Major, Senior from Montgomery, Alabama. Second gentleman to Mr. Tuskegee University, Kyla M. Wells, Senior Biology and Mathematics Major from Inglewood, California. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tuskegee University and Court and Mr. Tuskegee University and Gentlemen for the academic year 2019-2020. And now, if you are able, please rise for the playing of the Tuskegee song directed by Director of Bands John Q. Leonard. Cutting like a knife, watch this band come to life, giving you what you came here for, Crimson Pipers, tearing up the dance floor. our version of Dancing with the Stars here in Tuskegee, Battle Royale between Mr. Tuskegee and Tigers Parlay. This concludes our homecoming halftime performance. The band is under the direction of John Julinar. He's assisted by Janady Colbert. My parade coordinator, Kimberly Allen, assisted by Robin Cobb. Whirling Dealers coordinator, Tamisha Thompson, assisted by Courtney Jackson. And fatigue coordinator, Tyrone Jackson. Assistant arranger, the younger Stephon Stretch. From Major Board Doctor, Gerard Sharp. Administration is silent.
Getting ready to start the second half here at Abbott Memorial Stadium. Showdown for the SIAC Western Division title. Miles leads Tuskegee 17-3. The band got off late on the field to start the second half, so Tuskegee was charged with a delay of game penalty. As Bradley Hamill will kick off, and we're ready to go. And the ball's going to go in the end zone over Petway's head, so they'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 20. Does Tuskegee down 14. Let's see who comes out in the second half for the Golden Tigers. Is it going to be Ahmad Duramus, who threw an interception in the first half? Or is it going to be Jamarcus Ezel, who threw an interception and it was returned for 95 yards by number 28, Octavius Floyd, to give Miles a 17-3 lead, and that's where we are right now to start the second half. It will be Duramus to start the second half at quarterback. Duramus in the gun. He'll play action pass downfield like he did the first play of the first half, and this ball is caught by one hand. What an incredible catch. Number 12, Hodges caught that ball. Stephen Hodges, 6'1", 175 junior out of Montgomery, Alabama, went to Park Crossing High School, and that is a top 10 catch without a doubt. Tremendous catch, one-handed, and now it gives Tuskegee 1st and 10 on the Golden Bears' 46-yard line. What a way to start the second half for Tuskegee. They need it, down 14. There's the pitch on the toss, and he's nailed right there at the line of scrimmage by Taylor, tackled there by number 24, Mitchell Smiley. Good tackle there by Smiley, wrapping up Taylor for no gain. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Tuskegee. The Golden Bears struggled in the first half, moving the football after the first drive, which gave them a field goal, which made it 3-0, and they struggled after that. They did get down to the 9-yard line of Miles before the 95-yard interception was thrown, taken back for a touchdown, thrown by Jamarcus Ezel and taken back by Floyd. There's a spin move, and that's going to be close to a first down, probably about 4 yards short. Nice run there by Taylor. Maybe about 2nd and, maybe a short 4. Ball placed on the 41-yard line. Snead on the tackle for Miles. 13:20 to go in the third quarter. If you just joined us, Miles leading it 17-3 over Tuskegee on homecoming. And this atmosphere has been electric. As good as atmosphere as you're going to see in college football, and that includes Division I. Here's Doremus on the pass, and almost taken back. He dropped it. It would have been a touchdown, and it would have been Maxwell Wells, and he dropped it. As Doremus steered down his receiver, and he was fortunate Wells didn't take it the whole distance. Now it's going to be 4th and 4, and Tuskegee is going to be forced to punt. Ryan Huff will come in and punt it for Tuskegee. Plenty of time remaining in this football game. Looks like Martin is the one set to return it for Miles. He's going to get out of the way, and the ball is going to go, and it's going to, let's see, did he down it on the 1-yard line? Was he able to keep it out? No, it's a touchback. So that's huge for Miles and a disappointment for Tuskegee. Instead, Miles would have had to go 99 yards for a touchdown. Now they have to go 80. Big difference in field position. So Smith and company come out for their first drive of the second half. Daniel Smith was 7 of 16 for interception for 72 yards in the first half. Ruiz had 11 carries for 65 yards that led the ground game, and Hudson had 3 receptions for 21 yards. 1st and 10 for Miles on their own 20-yard line, up 14-12, 49 to go in the third quarter. Man in motion. Now he's in the slot. Handoff coming this way on the 25. Still on his feet all the way to the 28-yard line is Edwards. Good run there. Brought down by number 52 for Tuskegee. That's Faulkner. Gain of 8 on the play. Also helped there by Hutcherson, number 44. So good run, 2nd and 2. Good run for Edwards to start the second half. 2nd and 2, Miles on their own 28. There's a fake handoff to Ruiz, and Smith is in big trouble, and he wisely falls down on his own 23-yard line. Big loss there, and now it's going to be 3rd and 7. Good pursuit by the Tuskegee defense. Again, by Christopher Faulkner, 6 foot, 285-pound senior from Bay Minette, Alabama. Went to Baldwin County High School. 3rd and 7. Big series here for the Golden Tigers defense. Smith in the gun, 2 to the near side, 1 to the far side. He's got Ruiz with him. Smith waiting for the snap, 3 on the play clock. Fakes it, sets his feet, goes downfield, passes incomplete. Great job breaking that up. Great job there by McMillan breaking that pass up for Tuskegee. With 20 seconds left, which is Miles' only conference loss of the season. Here's Skitch to kick it off. Skitch walking up. Now he's getting ready to kick it, and he does. Let's see where it goes. It goes deep on the 5-yard line. It's caught 10, 15, 20. Trying to get outside, 25, 30. As Bedarius Martin does, he gets out to about the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Golden Bears. Miles in the first half, they were somewhat successful throwing the ball. Lee had 1 catch for 33 yards. Hudson had 3 catches for 21 yards. McNeely caught 2 balls for 14. And Tyree had 1 catch for 4 yards. Good job by the secondary to contain him in the first half. Job by the Tuskegee secondary. Here's Smith in the gun standing on his own 30-yard line. There's a handoff to the near side to Ruiz. Now, great move. He's at the 50, and he's going to go all the way down to the 48-yard line of Tuskegee, and that's good for a first down. So a nice move there by Ruiz. He was able to change his directions and shift and actually. Brandon Roberts, who was responsible for the interception, is being helped off the field by the Tuskegee training staff, as Tuskegee will take over 1st and 10 on their own 25-yard line on the Roberts interception. The freshman has done a great job today at his position. Just a fantastic job at defensive back. I think that's his second interception of the game. We'll have to check that. Tuskegee now has the ball. Got 75 yards to go. Here's Ezell. Passes. Oh, he's nailed it. That could have been intercepted. Great. Got a flag on the play. Petway almost caught that with one hand. He took a big hit by the Miles defensive back. That was 23, Rodney Coleman on the hit. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 for, as of right now, it's 2nd and 10 for Tuskegee on their own 25-yard line. We're having a discussion down there amongst the officials, and here we go. We had a flag on the play. An eligible man downfield. That's on Tuskegee. That's on number 74. That is a 5-yard penalty. And that is on Martise Patterson, 6'5", 320-pound senior from Columbus, Ohio. Went to Marion Franklin High School and transferred from Purdue University. I believe he is the only pro prospect on Tuskegee's roster, and he is. So now, ineligible downfield. Let's see if they'll go ahead and back him up. They will. They'll take the penalty. So the ball is placed on the 20-yard line to be 1st and 15 for the Golden Tigers. They have shot themselves in the foot with penalties and turnovers. There's a handoff. Ball carry is brought down by number 28. And then Contavious Floyd, who has a 95-yard interception for a touchdown and was helped by number 29, Joe Tillis. No gain. And now it's going to be 2nd, and I'm going to give them a couple of yards on that. Still actually lost yards on the play. Lost 2 yards on the play, so now it's 2nd and 17. Ball on the 18-yard line, got to get to the 35. Ezell in the gun. Looking. Pass is good. It's caught on the near side by Ramsey, but he's going to be taken down there right there at the 30-yard line. And now we have a lot of talking down there on the sideline as Wells is the one, Shade is the one, who brought him down. Him and Peyton Ramsey having a conversation. Wells has had quite a ball game for him. 5'90", 180-pound redshirt senior from Stockbridge, Georgia. Went to Stockbridge High School. So 3rd and long. Here's Ezell back to pass. Nowhere near his intended receiver, Ramsey, who's actually closer to the Miles defender That was number 28, Floyd. He's already has one interception today. He wasn't close to getting the second one, but he was at least in on the play. So now Tuskegee will be forced to punt. 1:23 to go in the third quarter. They're down 17-6. Miles is going to get good field position here unless we get a fantastic punt. Punter is number 37, Ryan Huff. Here's the punt. Line drive. Looks like it's going to go to Brown. 40. Dropped right there got right at the 38-yard line. Started to get to the 40, but he was dropped down right at the 38-yard line. Brought down by number 5, Kevin Dawson. 6'1", 225-pound senior linebacker from Tallahassee, Florida. 1:13 to go in the quarter. Miles up 17-6. Ball actually be placed on the 39. Let's see if they try to establish the run here. Get first downs and move the clock. Here's a handoff by Edwards coming the near side, 45. Edwards got a nice run there. Let's see where they mark it. He comes out of bounds on the near sideline. Let's see where they mark him out. They're going to mark him out at the 47. So it's going to be a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Nice run there by Edwards. Edwards and Ruiz out there for Miles. 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side for the Golden Bears. 44 seconds to go in the third quarter. There's a handoff again. This one's to Edwards, and he's got the first down. He powers his way to the 49-yard line of Tuskegee. Tackle made by number 12. That's Thomas for Tuskegee. As number 40 runs off the field for Tuskegee, that's Matthew Kenty. 20 seconds to go in the quarter. Miles does not have to run a play, and they will not run it. So they're going to run out the quarter, and nobody's going to call a timeout. So that is going to be the end of the third quarter, with Miles 1 quarter away from the SIAC Western Division Championship. They lead Tuskegee 17-6. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. You ready? Fourth quarter here. 1 quarter away is Miles from the SIAC Western Division Championship. Here, they lead it 17-6. There's a handoff to Ruiz. He's not going anywhere. He's tackled there by number 42, Patterson. Back on his own 48-yard line. He lost a couple there. Now the ball is placed on the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 12. Great job by the Golden Tigers defense to string that out. Smith, 6'1", 200-pound senior, he had a career-high 18 tackles last week. And now the Golden Bears are going to be forced to punt, as it's going to be about 4th and 4. So the Tuskegee defense does its job again. They need to get the offense going and going in a hurry, as they're running out of time. Here's the punt by Fitch. It's going to bounce around. Oh, it hit. It hit It hit Hike, and he's got a chance to go all the way. 40, 35, 30, 25, 10, 5, touchdown. Did they blow the whistle? The ball hit him. Isn't he able to pick it up and advance it? He's not able to pick it up and advance it?
13 called fair catch.
Oh, there was a fair catch that was called, I'm told. Wow. Boy, Callie James called fair catch for Tuskegee, or it would have been a touchdown. Hike Jr. would have had it. He would have been gone. He gave the fair catch signal. So the ball is, so Tuskegee, instead of having a touchdown on a wild play, instead settles for the ball on their own 25-yard line. Boy, that would have been a game changer had it happened. Instead, another bad break for Tuskegee. 75 yards to go to get it within get a touchdown within 4. There's a handoff, and that's going to be for a big loss. Now it's going to be 2nd and long for Tuskegee. So I don't know what happened there, but there was definitely some miscommunication in the Miles backfield, and it cost them dearly. Now it's 2nd and 15 on their own 20-yard line. Smith runs off the field for Miles. Jamari Smith from Carthage, Mississippi, went to East Central Community College. Transferred, 300-pound senior. 6 foot, 300-pound senior. There's a handoff from Ezel, who's in at quarterback, trying to get over to Taylor. Was there a face mask? There's got to be there, as he's dropped at the 20-yard line. That's got to be a face mask. Did they call it? Evidently not. Maybe he didn't get him with a mask. It looked like it from up here. In fairness, we are a long way away. So it's going to be 3rd now, and the ball's on the 19, and they've got to get to the 35. So 3rd and a long way. For Tuskegee, as Ezel is in at quarterback. Got to hurry if you're Tuskegee. Time is precious now. Here comes the blitz from the safety. Ezel looking, he's able to get it out of the pocket and throws it away. Wise play there. He was chased by number 29, Tillis and company. Tillis did a great job on that for Miles. Joe Tillis, defensive back, 6'2", 175, junior from Gadsden, Alabama, Gadsden City High School. So, Tuskegee will be forced to punt. Again, 10:35 to go, 10:36 to go. In the fourth quarter, they're down 17-6. There's the punt from Huff, and it's going to go and it's going to roll. It's going to take a Miles bounce, and a ball is going to be down right at the 48-yard line. It was down by number 3, Carl Matthews. So Miles will take over with 10:27 left in the game, up by 11, 17-6. I think you're going to see Miles throw that football and play action pass. Let's see if they run the ball and play action pass here. Hand it off up the middle. That's where they've had most of their success. Haven't had a lot of success running the ball to the outside, mostly in between the tackles. There's a handoff there to Edwards, and a great tackle there. Wow, might have got 2 yards there. Brought down by number 52. That's Faulkner, and great job by the senior. You're going to give him maybe 3 on the play, so I guess we'll call it 2nd and 8. He gave him 2. Ball on the 46-yard line. If you're Miles, you're not in a hurry. You're up by 11 with 10 minutes to play in the fourth. Let's see if they run the football again to run some clock. 15 on the play clock. Let's see if they let it run down before they snap the football. Every second is precious for Tuskegee. Willie Slater and company needs turnovers and need them in a hurry. There's a handoff to Edwards. He's picking his way down to the 40-yard line. He's brought down by number 44, Chester Hutcherson. That's a good gain there by Edwards. Good hard charging running. It's going to be about 3rd and 4. Ball placed on the Tuskegee 41-yard line. 9:15 to play in the 4th. Here on the homecoming for Tuskegee. Miles with nothing like more to beat their rivals and play for the championship next week on their home field on homecoming. They're just letting that clock go down. That's what you want to do. Let that play clock go down. We've got 7 in the play clock. 5, 4, 3 on the play clock. They get it off. They get it to Edwards on the far side. Edwards looking for that first down, and he's got it. He's tripped up along the far sideline by number 22, Isaac Smith. So that's a first down, and that's what the Golden Bears need. First down, move the clock and move the chains. Now Smith in the gun. Smith barking out the signals, letting that play clock go down, especially here in this 4th quarter. Before, he'd just snap it whenever. Now he's waiting for under 10 seconds at least on that play clock. 4 to go, 3. Got to hurry. He got it off. Hand off to Edwards. Edwards again gets all the way down to about the 32-yard line. And that's exactly what Miles is going to do. They're going to grind it out and move that clock. Brought down by number 44. That was Chester Hutcherson. 7:45 to go in the quarter. In the 4th, they're up 17-6. 2nd and about 5. Good run there by Edwards, getting some valuable yards and taking some valuable time off the clock. Smith in the gun, barking the signals. He's not snapping that ball until about 5 seconds to go in the clock. This is Miles' way of huddling the football. They don't have to huddle. They just run no huddle and let the play clock go down. There's another handoff to Edwards, and he gets his way down to about the 28. He'll be short of the first down, but a good run nevertheless. It's going to be about 3rd and a yard. So good play there. If your tackle was Thomas for the Golden Tigers. It's Devarius Thomas from Mobile, Alabama, Spanish Ford High School. Get a first down here, and you're going to run 2 more minutes off that clock. And this is smart by Miles. Reginald Ruffin, he can smell it. He can smell it. SIAC Western Division title. He's 6:35 away. 3rd and 1. Smith letting that play clock run down. Going to hand it off right there to Edwards, and he's going to get another valuable first down to the 23-yard line. Brought down by number 1, McMillan from Orlando, Florida, the 6'2", 285-pound senior from Dr. Phillips High School. And Edwards, he's had a huge drive. Dante Edwards, the 5'8", 250-pound redshirt freshman from Mobile, Alabama, went to Davison High School. He is definitely the hero on that drive, along with that Miles offensive line. Let that play clock run down. Victorian, Scroggins, Lowry, Williams, and Womack doing the job for Edwards. Here's a handoff again to Ruiz. He's got room. He's got a first down. He's taking defenders with him down to the 8-yard line, and that'll be 1st and goal, Miles. 5:35 to play in the 4th quarter. They score here, and it's about over. Tuskegee will need a miracle if they score a touchdown here. So now Ruiz doing it as he gives Edwards a rest, 5'10", 195-pound junior from Atlanta, went to Highland Community College. That's where he transferred from. So Ruiz and Edwards and the big boys up front for Miles. 2 on the play clock are doing it here on this drive. Here's another handoff to Ruiz, and he's going to get down to about the 9-yard line. as the Golden Tigers stop them there. Clock continues to run with 4:40 to play in the fourth quarter. August on the tackle for the Golden Tigers, and that defensive line is getting pushed around by that Miles offensive line this drive. This, to me, has been an impressive drive for Miles, taking time off the clock and grinding it out. See, they bark the signals and then come back and wait and maybe change the play or act like they're changing the play, and now they'll snap it with about 1 second left. They do. There's a handoff to Ruiz. He's got room. There's a fumble on the play. Tuskegee thinks they have the football. No signal from the official yet. Did they mark him down? They did. So it's going to be second and goal. It's going to be third down, excuse me. I apologize for that. Be third and goal. Ball's on the Tuskegee 5-yard line. 3:43 to play. And they're going to run that play clock down. Why do you want to run it? Just let that play clock go down. Yep, he's 15 seconds. He'll take a look for the signal from the bench, and then wait it out. They're going to run the football here. Anything else, and I would be surprised, as Tinch goes in motion. Ruiz is right next to Smith. He's going to run it on the quarterback keeper, and he's went out of bounds, which is going to stop the clock at the 4-yard line. Why didn't you just run that up the middle and keep that clock moving? No, the clock does keep moving. Okay. All right. So they do keep it moving. I thought maybe they would. Yeah, with 2 minutes. It's not quite 2 minutes. It's my apologies. Not quite 2 minutes to go. I thought for sure they just grinded up the gut, but they decided to let Smith run it on the quarterback keeper. 2:50 to go. Each team has 3 timeouts, 15 on the play clock, as Miles attempts a field goal, which would be huge here if they can get it. Bradley Hamill, I believe, is going to kick this. He is. It is Hamill. Snap is high. The kick is up, and it is good. That's actually Jackson Spraden. My apologies. Hamill was the holder on the play, and Spraden makes the field goal, and now it's 20-6 with 2:28 to play in the fourth. Miles leading it. You're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. To 6, 2:28 to go in the fourth quarter. Miles leading Tuskegee here on Homecoming. And if this lead stands, they'll be the Western Division SIAC champion. They'll play the winner of Albany State and Fort Valley State on their home field next Saturday. Really enjoyed doing this game here on Flow Sports, a company that is innovative and just wonderful to work for. Hope they invite me back again. Here we go as Hamill to kick it off. Big kick. It's going to be fair, caught right there at the 24-yard line, but number 88 for Tuskegee. That is Christian Johnson, 230-pound freshman, 6'3" tight end from Plantation, Florida. Went to Plantation High School. So, your Tuskegee, here it is. 3 timeouts, 2:28 left. You're not done. You're down 20-6. You've got to go no huddle. Question is, who are they going to bring out at quarterback? Is it Ezell or Doremus? And Ezell has played most of the second half. But I'm thinking Doremus may come in here. He's the one that's a little bit more polished passer. But we'll see. You score here, you get a touchdown, you get an onside kick, you score again, and we got overtime. So I know the gentleman to the right of me would just love to see some overtime. So they're looking at me like I'm out of my mind. So anyway, You never know. Touchdown, onside kick, and a touchdown. You could do it. Here's Ezell. Passes incomplete. It was intended for Hodges. He missed him. He had him open on a slant pattern. And now it's 2nd and 10 with 2:24 remaining. Just not Tuskegee's day throwing the football. And that's put it mildly. They've thrown 3 interceptions. 2 by Ezell and 1 by Doremus. And to me, the turning point of the game was a Nicavius Floyd 95-yard interception that made it 17-6. Here's Ezell rolling out. Oh, he fumbled the football. Did he come up with it? I'm not sure he did. Miles thinks they have it on the near sideline. Reginald Ruffin wants the team to have it. He shows his frustration there. But I think Tuskegee's going to still have the football. So back to the Floyd interception, the 95-yarder. Tuskegee was 9 yards away from tying the football game. Okay, an out-of-bounds player touched the ball inbounds, therefore making the play dead, as we heard that from the official. So now it's 3rd and long for Tuskegee on their own 26-yard line. Back to the turning play of the game. It was 10-3 when Ezell threw that interception. They were 9 yards away from tying it. Instead, Floyd took it back 95 yards, and it was 17-3. To me, that's been the play of the game. Here's Ezell, 3rd and 10. He's looking, he's scrambling. He gets out to about the 33-yard line, and he's going to be short of the first down. You want him to go get that first down and not slide there. He's going to be 2 yards short. No, he's going to be more than that. He marked him at the 31. So now he's 4 yards short. 1:35 left. The clock is moving. Tuskegee has 3 timeouts, but they're down by 14, 20-6 here on Flo Sports. You've got to move. Time is the essence. You got to move quicker than that. There's a handoff. It's good for a first down. It's run by Gant. He's at the 45, out to the 46, driven out of bounds. Taken out of bounds by Kendall Walker for Miles. Walker, the 5'10 redshirt junior out of Tuscaloosa Central High School. 1:09 remaining as the clock stops. You've got a first down for Tuskegee, but you've got 54 yards to go just to get it within 7. Down 20-6, you've got to get the ball downfield. Miles taking no chances, dropping 3 defenders back behind the 35-yard line. They've got 3 of them back there. One of them's Slade. The other one looks like it is Walker. Here's Ezell looking. He's got time. Pass complete. Caught. Down to Gant, and he's going to get it down to the 40-yard line. That's good for another first down. 1 minute remaining. The clock is stopped to move the chains, as the Golden Bears will give them that all day. You can catch everything in front of us, just don't get anything behind us. 48 seconds. Got to hurry. Ezell in the gun. Got to hurry. Clock's moving. 38 seconds to play. Here's Ezell. He'll step up and run it. 30. Got down to about the 26-yard line. You got to call timeout here. The clock is stopped, but you got to call timeout. Or you're just going to keep going with it. You got 3. You might as well use one and come up with a play. Each team has 3 timeouts. 20 seconds to play. They decide to go without the timeout. 3 to the near side. Here's Ezell looking. Pass is caught again by Gant. 15, 10, all the way down to the 10-yard line. There's 8 seconds to play. Miles is going to win this football game. The question is Ezell and company going to get it any closer? 8 seconds to play. There is a flag on the play. It's a personal foul, roughing the passer. So that'll move it half the distance to the goal. That is on number 90 for Miles, and that is Joshua McNeil, 6'2", 300-pound redshirt freshman from Bessemer, Alabama, at Bessemer Academy High School. So 8 seconds to play. I like it. They're trying to get it in, and now the ball is going to be placed on the 5-yard line for Ezel and company. But the Golden Bears are content on letting them catch the ball in the middle of the field and tackling them. Is that it? That is it. No, the clock couldn't have ran out, did it? That is it. 10-second runoff. That's it. So the Miles Golden Bears are your SIAC Western Division champions. They defeat Tuskegee 20-6 on Tuskegee's homecoming here in Tuskegee, Alabama. And the Miles Golden Bears will play the winner of Fort Valley State and Albany State. We'll see if we can get you that score as you're listening to SIAC Football on Flow Sports. We'll be back for a post-game report shortly. Here at Abbott Memorial Stadium, final score here is Miles defeated Tuskegee 20-6 to win the SIAC Western Division Championship. This is the first time that Miles won last season's game. They were down by 17 in the third quarter. They won that 31-27. This is the first time since 2011 and 12 that somebody has won 2 years in a row in this great rivalry. And it has become a great rivalry now as Miles is going to go ahead and play the winner of Fort Valley State and Albany State. We do not have that score. I'm sorry I can't bring it to you. Once again, the turning point of this game was the 95-yard interception by Nicavius Floyd, as it was 3rd down and goal from the 9, and Jamarcus Ezel threw it to the linebacker, and he took it to the house. That made the score 17-3. Tuskegee was 9 yards away from potentially tying the football game or settling for a field goal. But the Golden Bears and Floyd made a gigantic play, which to me was the difference in this football game. Tuskegee just turned the ball over too many times, especially in a division championship game. They threw 3 interceptions today, and the Golden Bears took advantage of them greatly. Tuskegee's only lead was 3-0 on the opening drive. Then Miles got the ball back, and they made it 7-3 on a touchdown run by, I believe it was Edwards. As we don't have the information in front of us, I apologize for that. We've had some technical difficulties bringing up some statistics in this ball game. But Edwards made it 7-3, and then a field goal put Miles up 10-3, and then you had the Floyd interception, which made it 17-3, and then your final score now is 20-6, as each team traded a field goal after that. I've enjoyed bringing it to you. This is a tremendous atmosphere at Tuskegee University. It's as good as any in college football, and that includes any Division I schools that I have seen. Just a tremendous performance by each band at halftime, and each team needs to be really commended for their effort today. Once again, your final score from Abbott Memorial Stadium here on Flow Sports. Miles Golden Bears 20, Tuskegee Golden Tigers 6. Miles is your SIAC Western Division champion and will play for the SIAC championship next week. Good evening, everyone.